Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce the Walter Camp Football Foundation Coach of the Year, Nick Saban.
Thank you. It's certainly an honor for me to be here on behalf of the University of Alabama and our football team. But all those good things that they said about me tonight, it's not always that way when you're in this profession. There's some tremendous ups and downs. And you always remember, or you all know, the SEC championship that we won in 2001 or the national championship that we won in 2003. But you don't remember the third game that we played when we were 1-2 at LSU and we lost to University of Alabama at Birmingham. And they were about ready to run me out of town. And they were killing me on talk radio afterwards. And I had a little 8-year-old daughter named Kristen who was leaning on the back of the car seat. And she said, "Daddy, we gonna have to move again?" And I said, "No, honey, I think we'll stay here for a while." But then I had to get gas, so I pull in the gas station, I pump my gas, I go in and pay for my gas, and I had a Michigan State Big Ten championship ring on from 1987, and I know Morton's got some Big Ten people, Michigan State people here tonight, and that's the last team in 1988, and Ray Malaluga's here, that beat Southern Cal from the Big Ten in the Rose Bowl. But I have this ring on, and I'm paying for my gas, and the guy said, "Man, what is that ring?" And I said, "That's a Big Ten championship ring from Michigan State, and we're going to do the same thing here at LSU." And he says, "We're never going to do that as long as that Nick Saban's our coach." So. But being here tonight with the Walter Camp All-American team means a great deal to me, and I certainly want to congratulate all these young men for their accomplishments and what they've been able to do and wish them well in their future endeavors. But also it's special what these guys do. And I think sometimes people don't realize this because you assume everybody wants to be as good as you can be. But it's really kind of the human condition to be average. You know, to make an A, take 2 weeks off, make a C on the next test, have a B average and be satisfied with that. Well, I think these guys here demonstrate something that's far beyond that. They've played to their full capacity. They've done a great job in representing their schools, and they've accomplished and achieved a tremendous amount. And it's special to be a champion. It's special to be the best at what you do. And I really want to congratulate each and every one of these young men for what they've been able to accomplish for themselves, their family, and the schools that they represent. Now, I'd also like to congratulate Len Dawson, who, when I was 15 years old, I went to Hank Stram's quarterback football camp in the Catskills somewhere, and Len Dawson was my coach. And he was as fine a coach and had as much effect on what I've done in the future as anybody that I've ever had association with at that time, and I'm certainly happy for him and congratulate him. Morton Anderson, who's probably the finest kicker in the history of ball in any league, whether it's the Big Ten, Michigan State, or the NFL. Great career, and I don't think anybody will ever do what he's done. And I want to thank Tim Brown. I also want to congratulate him, but Tim Brown had a tremendous impact on my career. You know, when I was a defensive coordinator at Michigan State and the special teams coach, Tim Brown was playing at Notre Dame. And we played pretty good defense against him, but we always lost to him because he would take a couple punts back. Well, in 1986, I think it was, maybe 85, I don't know, but we play a heck of a game down at Notre Dame, and Tim takes 2 back for touchdowns for about 150 yards, and George Perlis was the head coach and said, "Nick, you're fired as a special teams coach. You can just be the defensive coordinator now." So that had a tremendous impact on my career. But Corey Sheets, being the player of the year here in Connecticut, and also the New Canaan High School team for what they accomplished this year. Special congratulations to all those who are honored. But the Coach of the Year honor should really be renamed Team of the Year, because everyone who contributes to making a team what it is deserves to be a part of this honor, and I can only receive this honor with all those people in mind. We have a great president at our institution, Robert Witt, who's done a tremendous amount in his 6 years to improve the academic quality of the University of Alabama. Mal Moore, our athletic director, has been a part of 7 national championships there and has certainly set the table for us to have success. Our fans and our supporters have been tremendous. I know you probably forget about these kind of things and can't imagine this in the Northeast, but we had 92,000 people for the spring game at the University of Alabama. Tremendous support. Those people are a part of this, and most of all, the players who made a commitment to the standard of excellence, expected a lot of themselves and each other in terms of what they were able to accomplish, the responsibility for their own self-determination that they had to have the discipline and play with the character and attitude to have an undefeated season this year and win 12 games in the SEC is a tremendous accomplishment. The togetherness they had as a team, the trust and respect that they had, and the positive attitude that they showed in affecting each other to really be champions, even though we never won a championship. So I only can receive this on behalf of our team. Walter Camp. I wonder if Walter Camp knew when he was the father of our game. That's a great game, probably the greatest team game that there is, with the number of participants, the teamwork that it takes to be successful, to execute and do the things you need to do to be successful in all phases of the game, whether it's offense, defense, special teams. I wonder if he knew the opportunity that he would create for so many young men, that they would be able to get an education, to be able to better their lives, the lessons that they could learn from playing the game that he had so much to do with inventing, starting, being an innovator of in terms of the offense, the formations, and all that. I also wonder sometimes what he would think of the game now when he sees all these spread formations and the option and all that type of thing. But the young men and the lives that he's affected and created. And it's the biggest difference between college and pro football. In pro football, all they want to do is go to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl and play for money. But in college football, you have a tremendous opportunity to affect and impact young people's lives in terms of their goals and aspirations, their work ethic, their perseverance, the discipline and commitment to a standard of excellence, and the pride and performance they have to be the best that they can be. And I hope that Walter Camp realizes that inventing such a great game, he gave tremendous opportunity to so many people. I thank the Walter Camp Foundation for honoring us with this award, and I can only receive this award on behalf of our team. And thank you so much, and God bless. Thank you.